real fast water, a lot of fast skiing going on, and everybody's having a real good time. So try to get more people out here to watch us and come out and ski.
Water ski racing is the best thing that ever happened.
Word up to Extreme Water Sports Racing. Check us out.
Glad to have everybody out here. Drone footage is freaking amazing. It's almost as awesome as the skiers out there. So appreciate the footage and watch these people go.
There's no other race like it. You've got to come here to do it and experience it.
And we threw this team got thrown together in like a half hour, like a week ago.
We're in the open ocean, skiing all the way to Catalina. It's hard and it's fun. It's just the best. Everybody comes together and has a great time.
Yeah, but Levi Frederick he loves the hands out forward stuff. He skis every race, hands forward.
There's nothing like this race in the world. It's challenging. There's so many different parts to the race. It's all got to come together on the day.
Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to win, but I'm training and there's a lot of good guys out there, so I'll do the best I can.
A lot more choppier, a lot more nerves and everything. It's a lot more fun too. Getting to compete and everything.
Racing, say something cool.
What's up?
Ryder, say something cool. Say something cool.
Something cool. I don't know. What do you mean? Sean sucks.
It is the only point-to-point open ocean race in the world.
Water ski racing is a challenge, mentally, physically, spiritually.
There's always some wildlife. There's always seaweed, pods of animals. I'm assuming they're dolphins. Let's hope they're dolphins. So all good.
Masters class, which is 660 and over. I'm behind P6, which everybody knows is legendary outboard boat, older than sin. 50 finishes. We have a great start. We get to Avalon and record time. I see the turnboat, but he doesn't see the turnboat, but he sees all the spectator boats around the turnboat. Everybody comes out from Avalon to watch these turns at the island. No, so he goes past the turnboat, goes around all the spectator and fishing boats, and so we didn't miss the turn, we just took a longer route around. Okay, so we're having a good race. Coming back home, I see Horseshoe Kelp. I'm an experienced skier, so Horseshoe Kelp is where all the fishermen are, about 6 miles offshore. And you'll see a bunch of fishing boats. Well, they're on my right-hand side, so I know, oh man, I'm six miles away from finishing. All of a sudden, I see an oil rig, and I go, is the oil rig on a platform boat? No, it's Seal Beach. We're down off the course in Seal Beach and have to come in through what they call the East Gate, not Queens Gate, which you're supposed to come through. So we come through Queens Gate, or no, East Gate, and then have to come all the way along the inside through the oil islands and everything else. So I still got first place in my class. It was a nice race, but you would think a guy who's done it 50 finishes would know where he's going. Also going over what was fun, about 3 miles off the island was the Catalina cruiser boat, which got maybe 100 people on board. And so they're out, I can peek over, and they're out on the deck filming me, skiing along, right? I'm behaving, not waving or smiling, but going along. Then we make the turn, and they're still about a mile off, and I go back by it and wave and all that. But it's always a challenge because they throw out a huge wake. So you gotta have a skilled driver, which he was, and kind of angle through the wake. You go straight across it, the boat's gonna fly, I'm gonna go flying. But no, he got through it, we head back home, and that was fun. So you kind of know you're on course when you see those kind of boats, but after about halfway, we didn't see anybody. The fog was pretty thick. Not until you got right up and near land, because usually you'll see the mountains or the buildings and things like that. Here's my observer.
Stop lying.
Fleming Patterson.
It's all my fault. So that was really hard to see anything out there. So it's all good.
How close to the island could you see? Like, how far away from the island could you see the island?
Oh, not until a mile, right?
Yeah,
about a mile. So
because the driver told me, so you got 2 miles, and I looked back and couldn't see the island. So yeah, it was very
he's giving me the halfway mark at about 6 miles offshore.
Wow.
Halfway?
Well, it was halfway of the halfway mark. It was just miscommunication from the driver and me. He don't speak a lot of English, so.
And I'm literally the meat on the hook, and I'm back there going, oh my gosh, we're just going around and around. Where are we going? I can't let go. I really appreciate having a skilled skier as an observer because he does know when I'm struggling or getting into trouble. And then got a great driver. They communicate well. They're not afraid to take, slow down. Slow down means I need a little bit of a rest, and then you can pick it back up. He can kind of tell when I'm bouncing and getting out of control, and he knows to say, oh, slow down a little bit. And of course, certainly the driver's going to push me in and pick it back up when it's smooth.
Going over, it was easy to get like a good rhythm going and everything. It was like kind of smooth. Like it got a little rough in a couple patches, but like you could get a good rhythm. But coming back, like just could not get comfortable. Like the water, it was like some weird like boat wakes coming in, and like the swell was moving super fast. Like there was one point where like we were stuck. The boat was on one side of the swell and I was on the other side, and the swell was moving along like at the same pace we were. Like it took a long time to get me over it and behind the boat and everything. And then like I was on the left side of the wake, I was in the middle of the wake, I was on the right side of the wake, and like I just could not find like a comfortable spot behind the boat. And I guess Cameron said the same thing, like he could not get a comfortable spot behind the wake on the way back. Had fun though.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
Wayne Moore, I'll be skiing the 75th Catalina Island Ski Race behind Crazy Horse, Mike Abler Jr. and Shelby observing. It's been a long time since I've done the Catalina. 2016 was the last time. So coming back in F2 at the moment, which is great, and I'm excited for it. I've got a bit of skiing under the belt, so I think we'll be really ready for it.
And I lost my microphone about 2 miles out. Daryl takes off his shoe and gives me his sock, right? Because I got my glasses on. I'm trying to wipe my glasses all the time.
I'm trying to drive with one hand because Jason's falling out of the boat. He's like floating in the air. Right. And then I'm pushing him down. And I let you guys get away, and that was my fault.
Well, I said Ryder skis his own race. I said that to Ty. I've watched Ty Ryder ski in Belgium and in England, and he skis his own race, and he gets to a certain point, he goes.
That's exactly what we did today. He told me exactly what speed to run over there. We did. And I said, they're getting away and then coming back. All right. I said, here we go.
Last record, 58 minutes, 51 seconds. 377, Ryder Toba. Second place, 173, Ty Cheshire. Ready front and driving, Daryl, Weatherspoon observing. Congratulations.
How'd you get started in the Catalina ski race?
Well, my grandpa's been racing, and so I just decided to get into it. I always wanted to do it, so now I'm here.
What do you think the best thing about the Catalina ski race is?
Just everyone being here and it being so much fun, and just everyone supporting you. You get to the start line and just go have fun. That's the best part.
Where do I sign up for the Rad Hair Club?
Anywhere. Just start growing it.
place. Boat 222, Gage Goldsmith. Yeah! Ryan Messi observing.
I 100% agree that it is a team sport. Yeah, you know, I'm on the back hanging on and probably not always getting as bashed up as you are in the boat, but without your team, there is no ski racing. You know, every driver, hats off to them, so skilled being able to control the boat on certain speeds, temper it to be able to make it perfect for that skier. And the observer, in my opinion, is the hardest position to be in. You've got someone on the back that you're looking after, and secondly, you know, even if I'm not throwing any ups or downs, they're still going to make that call for me, and they're going to do everything they can to protect me as a skier. So in my opinion, you know, without the team there is no sport, but the observer is the most important person in the boat, if you ask me. But I've always been told that it's 80% mind and 20% fitness. You can have the best boat and best fitness, but if you haven't got it in your head, then you ain't going to finish that race in the position you want to.
Fourth place, the 177, Rachel Normandin.
We skied over whales today, and most people didn't even see them until they realized they skied over bubbles that came up from the depths. Went all the way to Catalina, saw the casino, saw people probably enjoying buffalo milks, and we had to come back and leave that. And if it wasn't the greatest race, you would stop and enjoy a buffalo milk. And we came back, paid hell I say, and finished the race. Hour and 10, set a record. It's grueling. It's hard. Everybody in the boat's getting punished. Everybody. You're getting slammed. You have to pay attention. You have to do strategery. All of that just to win. Then you got to watch out for the guys that have no navigation and don't know where they're going. And it's like a pinball machine, and you're bouncing off of them because you're trying to go straight and they don't know where they're going. And your skier's back there being upset because your driver's not paying attention to his downs.
And then what is a down?
A down? That's when somebody requests you to slow the boat down. My wife is just a peach, just wonderful. She supports me in all the racing, even though I wasn't going to do it this year. She said, "Good for you, honey. I'm going to pack you a cooler full of nummies and send you on your way."
Get with a like-minded group of guys that want to go out and do the race, or call the Long Beach Boat and Ski Club, who can hook you up with people that can teach you the ins and outs of what you need to do. Get out on the water, get some training, train in the ocean, train in the harbor just won't do it. You got to make the run over and back so that you understand what the whole trip is like. It's the only place where you'll go 30 miles offshore. You're basically in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. If your navigation is not good or not right, it's easy to get way off course and lost. So it's a challenge not only for the skiers, but for the crew in the boat. Make sure you're on target and, you know, running in the ocean, come up and grab the skier anytime. So you got to be on top of it.
We hit some big rollers from that fishing boat that was out there.
Yeah, literally.
And I think it was like the third one that I hit, and I just freaking, yeah. Oh yeah.
I have that.
Did you guys get my crash?
Were you behind boat 38?
Yes?
Yeah, we nailed it.
Yeah!
We nailed it. The drone pilot was so excited too.
I want to see it.
I nailed it.
I want to see it.
I nailed it.
I saw the drone there when I was like sitting in the water. And I was like, oh, I hope they got it. I had a scary one out halfway back too. We were in the channel and like the water was super weird coming back in. Like I was all over the wake. I couldn't find anywhere that was like comfortable for me. And like I hit some stuff and I went outside the wake, everything. And so I beat my senior women's record by 6 minutes today, and I was only seconds off from breaking the overall. If I hadn't crashed, I would have broken the women's overall record today.
Water ski racing, it's a team effort throughout the entire process, and the communication is ongoing throughout the entire race.
This was a challenging day, to say the least.
We lost our GPS about mid-channel on the way there, so with the weather conditions only being about 2 miles worth of visibility, it made it very difficult to find the island.
Boat went in limp mode off of 3 wakes, and it was just a frustrating moment for us.
All in all, a great race. Everybody came back safe. That's the main thing, and you know, ended up with the win today, and it was awesome.
He's in a lot of events, so, you know, we're just loving life and doing what we like to do. Our practices are like 60 miles at a time at Saguaro Lake in Arizona. That's where we're from, you know, so we're just doing it. Well, we grew up water ski racing or not racing, but water skiing since like 1971. My dad turned me on to it, and grew up in Arizona water skiing. I mean, that's just what we did. I mean, and we had Andy Clark. We started out on Andy Clark speed skis and all that, and we just kind of grew from there. And then I got of age, you know, to own my own, or you know, support myself enough to go boat racing and water ski racing. But the water ski racing, we're a dedicated team. We've been trying to step up and come to every race. We've been having a blast.
We got swells, we got freighters, we got, you know, fishing boats, pleasure yachts, spectator boats. Everybody's out there wants to get close, but they're creating wakes and walls of water. You know, they don't really seem to care about our agenda. The Catalina, the shuttle back and forth, they're on a very tight schedule too, so I get it, they're making a living, we're not, but you know, we have to battle those guys as well, so that's always a challenge. Come on out, you know, there's more than enough people on boats and equipment to help you get started. You know, it seems like it's kind of ominous to get into it, but once you meet a few people and make a few connections, it's like another family, and you'll have family for the rest of your life.
What do you think the greatest thing about Catalina Water Ski Race is?
Well, I just think the prestige, as you mentioned, of the greatest, you know, event on earth. You know, getting there and back in what's the time now? The 40 minutes, mid 40 minutes. That's pretty spectacular. It's just an accomplishment. I skied it back years ago, but just to say you did it, something they can't ever take away from you. No matter what happens in life. I skied the Catalina ski race, so that's kind of cool. For those that know, and those that don't know, they'll learn.
You know what? Extreme Water Sports Racing has got you side-by-side action of all the ski racing happening here this weekend. You have to like them on Facebook and look at them on YouTube. Don't you dare miss them. I'm the Sandman, and I am the voice of water ski racing. Like that page and get in on the action.
Can your water light up a light bulb? Mine can. Let's start with dumb water. I mean smart water. Oh. Nothing. Dumb water. Oh, essential water. You guys pay $4 a bottle for this crap? Nothing. Dead water. Living water. Oh my gosh. What? Dead water, living water. This is packed with billions of free molecular hydrogen. This is why the White House and Tom Brady and the Vatican and Buckingham Palace and the Lakers and the Dodgers and the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Seahawks, Tiger Woods, Conor McGregor just bought 6 machines that make this. The Kardashians just bought 18 machines. Why are you drinking this? Message me.